And so, one of the things a lot of people ask me, how do we get people started? I just got a new partner. We're on our team, but what do I do next? You know, and many times I had some, little A, B, C, D, E, F, G, step 1, 2, 3, 4. But now the company has integrated a lot of fast start tools for us, and their welcome package in any of the uh, packages that are sent, either the 199 pack or the 359 standard plus, or the business in a box, the 499 premium. And I call the 199, I call that the person who wants to be a buyer. I really call it person who wants to be a buyer. Either they haven't been presented the opportunity of 7K properly enough, because they're hurting themselves to come in if they want to earn income at 199 membership. Because where can you start any business in America for $499, and you got everything you need? You got an e-commerce site, you got an accounting site, you got a training site, you got every tool you need. You got apps that go on your phone to help promote and share the opportunity with, in a non invasive way, uh, and 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 then you get products of value. You get a 1 ounce bullion coin. You get a unique, special, rare variety MS-70 coin. And it doesn't matter if you know what the value is or not. You're getting value. You're getting a lot of value. And then you don't pay any extra fees or anything for the tools or anything, or working your e-commerce site for a whole 12 months. And then you sign up for the auto ship, the overhead of your business, keep your lights on in your business. It gives you the ability to be qualified to earn a check. And if you're not active, you can't ever earn a check. And so that's one of those 1099 requirements too. You must be active, otherwise you're not trying to make a check. Okay, so uh, that 499 pack basically is $1,100 value when you add it all up. So it's a real value. And I tell people that's how you really need to start, and do whatever it takes to start your business at 199, 499. But let's just go back to the 199 pack. Okay. What are they going to get? They're going to get a gem uncirculated coin. That's a coin that it's an MS coin. It's a rated coin, but they didn't put an actual uh, 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 number uh, on the coin. It's not a 62, a 64, 69, but it's not an MS-70. And so it's somewhere between 64 and 69. And if you want it re-rated and actually get a number on the Shelton scale, and that's what that's called, the numbers is a Shelton scale. And they'll put that on that. Okay, so you get a beautiful gem uncirculated coin, and it looks, it's kind, and it's got a certificate of authenticity, and it is logged, and it is rated. It has more value than just a plain silver bullion coin. Okay, so and it can gain in value over time, but it doesn't gain in value like an MS-70 coin or like a Proof 70 coin. Those gain in value significantly faster than the MS-69, 64s, or gem uncirculated coins. So how do you get a person started? Okay, I don't care what package they came in. They're going to get now what we call a card that has our 7K manifesto on it. And I encourage all of you to become familiar with it, because that's who we are as 7K, and that's who they've joined. We see things differently. They say stop, we say go. For example, we're obsessed with significance. I mean, we build leaders, teachers, and entrepreneurs. That's really what we're doing. And as a leader, you will help teach and lead others to become teachers and entrepreneurs and leaders. And so you tell them, pull out that card, read it. It's got step 1, 2, 3, and lastly. And so it does it for us now. It tells them to go log in. And when we're enrolling someone, we always tell them, make sure you know your username. That's your unique name and ID in the whole company. Nobody else can have your user ID. It's like an address. Nobody else can have that same address that you have. Okay. So that's part of your website name. So it's 7kmetals.com/username. Whatever that username is, that's their website name and it's their company ID. Nobody else can have it. Okay. So it's their username and their password. So they put in their username, password. When they click login and they log into the back office, all the tools are back there. All the getting started is back there. And so, and then it tells you, say, just follow exactly what it says on the card. It tells them to go to the dashboard. It tells them to click on go to training. It tells them to watch the onboarding and the quick start training right away. And that's what you want to do. This all takes just less than an hour. And they're totally familiar with the company. To get familiar with the back office real quick, they may not know everything. And then it tells them, third, sign up for the auto saver. So if they skip that process, then they get to sign up. If they signed up and you didn't help them through their back office, and let's say they signed up on the 30th of the month or the 28th or the 27th, well, the default auto ship date by the computer is the 1st. So make sure you go in there and you delete that one and they pick a date and they pick the 26th. And so they're not going to get charged unless they want it right then. So normally people want to make an expenditure, learn a little bit, and then, so don't let them be surprised is what I'm saying. Okay. And we communicate. And so next, and lastly, they tell them about, the travel savings card that they got, because they either get a $125 travel savings card, a $250 travel savings card, or they get a $500 travel savings card. Basically, if a person does traveling like we've saved thousands of dollars over the last 3.5 years with our travel savings cards. And that's like money in our pocket. I call it more money to buy more gold and silver. Okay. And then what else do we get with our, we get something I have found that a lot of people are not picking up and reading. And I train this, and I tell everybody at a minimum, you're going to get a vault report once a month. This comes out once a month. I mean, it takes you a whole 5 minutes if you're a slow reader to read it. Read it from cover to cover, every word, every month. You're going to hear people's stories. You're going to get a message from the CEO. You're going to get messages from the co-founder. You're going to learn stuff. Learning. Knowledge is power. Knowledge is power. Knowledge helps you grow money. And then what are you going to get? You're going to get the Wealth Strategies brochure. You're going to get that almost 18-minute video presentation. Here it is in either PowerPoint or PDF slides. It's the same thing that you see in that PowerPoint that video presentation, and except you're going to have a brochure and top of the class printing, 4K printing. And so you get a sample, you get kind of a miniature business tools. It's going to introduce you to some of the tools. And so that comes with every package. You tell them to read that brochure, even though they went through or heard that 18-minute video, page by page, every word of that, and tell them in particular, learn the mission statement of 7K. The mission, this is what we're doing. This is why we're doing this. And the mission is part of the basic, and it helps explain what the $1 million mistake is. And it's called A Message from the Founders. And that's what I mean by the mission statement. And I'm going to read it for you real carefully here, because it's there. It's from the founders of 7K. We created 7K because we genuinely believe and want to improve the lives of people around the world. We have watched way too many of our friends struggle as the economy fluctuates, employment issues arise, or unexpected changes come up in life. Using the power of gold and silver, we believe we can provide a way for people to create financial independence, preserve their wealth, and live an exceptional life. We started this company because we believe in you. Now, I want you to be a partner with me. What part of that would you not want to do with me? Would you want your life? Would you want your financial life more secure? Would you like to live an exceptional lifestyle? If what you're doing today isn't going to provide you that in the next 3, 4, 5 years, hook arms with me and let's give this one a swing. At 70, I had one more good run left in me. And look how it's turned out. And we've only just begun to grow. I hope you join our team. And I hope you get started right with your success team. See you at the top.